This video is sponsored by Manta Sleep. More from them later. You ask anyone where the most treacherous depths of this planet reside, and you'll get a variety of answers. Some might say places like Death Valley, the Mariana Trench, Skull Island. That is from a movie. My point is, we all have different answers to that question, but if you ask me, it would have to be the bedroom of a guy on MTV's Room Raiders, especially if their name is Psycho Steve. And they're all right with that. Room Raiders is a show I've covered on this channel before, but I enjoyed doing it, so I figured, why not do it again? If you don't know, Room Raiders is a reality dating show where contestants choose their date not by looks or charm, and they use charm lightly, but by what's in their bedrooms. Now the show goes on to explain that the unsuspecting singles have no idea the rooms are going to be raided until after they're kidnapped from their homes. Of course, this already being a reality show on MTV in the mid-2000s should be all the clues you need to guess that this is not real. I imagine most people know that, and if they don't, it's probably because the show has literally not crossed their minds in 15 years. Regardless, nobody cares how fake these are. That's not what makes these shows so god-awful. It finds other ways to be a dumpster fire of a TV show.
Hey, I'm Liz. I live in Highlands, New Jersey, and I am currently in college studying engineering. For fun, usually I like to go out partying, and I like riding my ATV.
I in no way mean this in a negative way, but she does not sound her age. Whether it's her voice or just the way she talks, I have never heard someone on this show sound so much not like a teenager. I think most people on these shows tend to just ham it up for the cameras, whereas she's just like, yeah, I'm here. I signed some papers and I'm gonna raid some rooms. Whatever.
I look for guys who are more down to earth but confident. There's a fine line between arrogance and confidence. And a guy has to be outgoing, good looking, everything that's almost impossible to find.
Whether it's intentional or not, I love that every trait they list off for their dream partner is in fact not present in any contestant ever.
Liz is going to inspect the rooms of these three guys.
How hard is it to not put two people with the same name on a roster of only 3 people? A better question is how they help us as the viewers discern between the two. Now, if you were paying attention at the beginning of the video, like a good youtube.com/ChrisJamesTV viewer, you would remember a little detail I slipped in.
I'm Steve from Union, New Jersey. I go to King University. I'm a drummer. My friends call me Psycho Steve.
Yep. Psycho Steve. And he's okay with it. Did the producers just have to sit both Steves down at the beginning of the day and tell them, okay, since both of you have the same names, we're just gonna kind of switch it up a little bit. So you're gonna be Steve, you're gonna be Psycho Steve. Sick, I'm Steve. Yeah, that's great. Hey, is there like maybe a different adjective we can just try out?
Because I'm just a crazy guy, man. I'll do things in public that nobody else would.
When he tells us that he's crazy, I don't know whether that means crazy because he put a bag of potato chips on his head at the store when that's not where those go, or if he makes lampshades out of human skin. We'll find out.
I do peel outs.
So far, he doesn't seem that crazy. He just drums and does peel outs, which I feel like if you do peel outs, you don't talk about doing you just do peel outs, you know?
Hi, my name is Steve. I'm 20 years old. I live on Staten Island, and I'm a legal assistant for a law firm. I like working out. I like the pain, the torture that comes from it.
Now, when it comes to, Steve, I like how when he explains working out, his reasons start with pain and torture. Maybe he's the Psycho Steve.
I am Superman. It's not, I don't obsess the guy in the blue tights. It's just, I can do anything I put my mind to.
Remember that line. I don't obsess over the guy in blue tights. Just put a pin in that one.
My name's Chris, 22 years old. I'm a third-class petty officer in the United States Coast Guard. Perfect woman is down for whatever. She's got to be cool and calm and able to hang out at any time. Looks aren't everything, but she's got to be definitely cute.
In every one of these shows, you always have to have that one statement just oozing with hypocrisy. Looks aren't everything, but she definitely has to be cute. And hot. And smoking hot. Like, if she's ugly, then that's everything that I don't want. Hey, can we try that again, please?
By catching them off guard, they'll have no time to clean up or hide anything.
Hey, guys. Wait, you close the door.
This is the first episode of Room Raiders that I've seen where the guy kidnapping the guys is like actually a big enough guy to like make it believable that he's just yanking these twerps from their homes.
Hey, what's up? I'm Liz, and I'll be choosing one of you for a date.
Looks like we're gonna be getting the raw and uncut version of Psycho Steve because he didn't have enough time to put his got-to-be glue in his hair yet.
Hey, we're on our way to the first house. I've got my spy kit right here.
Whoa.
Spike.
So let's look and see what's inside. We got some tampons here.
I almost forgot the main tool at the room raider's disposal, which is the trusty spy kit, which I had mentioned in my previous video is basically on par with the spy gear toy line from back in the day. I thought briefly about maybe doing a different joke for the spy kit in this video, but I can't top the spy gear one.
Black light to check your beds, see what you've been doing at night.
What I'm doing at night?
And yes, this video does have a black light. I had made the grave mistake of getting just one detail wrong in my last video. Nobody seemed to notice.
Oh my god.
Looks like a nice neighborhood. Nice place to grow up in. See, his mom likes paintings. Nice dining room setup.
Great sense of style. Good job, eh?
I'm just gonna say it, Psycho Steve, so far not that psycho. If anything, he seems like the only one of the guys whose mother reminded him to use his manners before coming on the show. I mean, just look at that.
Very pretty.
Oh, wow.
All right, let's go see what's inside.
What's inside your room?
Looks like we got
Oh, they went back.
We found Steve's girlfriend.
nothing wrong with that. That just means that he actually really is a guy.
If there was any time to use anything in that spy kit to pick something up with, it would be this. I will admit though, quite a shift in her reactions compared to some of the other raiders we've seen on this show before. She doesn't seem to mind that much that he's a playboy, where other episodes of the show, it is the end of the fucking world if there is a single PlayStation in that home.
I really don't want to know what this is used for.
What are you doing with that? That's to blow my nose.
What is that?
Blow my nose.
Where's the lotion? On the other side?
Dude, no, it's not what you think. She got you, man. No, I shit the bed. I shit it bad. A lot. Dude, I'm just playing around, like, she seemed pretty cool with that Playboy, like, I don't think she cares that much. Nope, I'm a big ol' stinky boy with a big ol' stinky bed. Hey, can we, fucking leave this van?
It's actually really clean.
Yeah, you're damn right.
All right, you got a clean bed.
Posters glow.
So what do you guys think? Cool black light stuff? Got the stars on the ceiling?
Yeah, so did my little sister.
It seems like it could be a little more updated.
Outdated. You're outdated, bro.
You know, the only thing that might have saved this room is if she had found a sleep mask from the sponsor of today's video, Manta Sleep. Guys, once again, the wonderful people over at Manta Sleep have decided to help out the channel and sponsor a video. Can you believe it? You better, because it's happening. Many of you already know that Manta creates high quality and comfortable sleep masks for all types of sleepers. It's no secret. And I know what some of you are thinking. Chris, I don't know if that'll work for me. I'm a light sleeper and I also sleep on my face. Well, maybe if you would just let me finish my ad, maybe your questions will be answered. Okay. I myself am a super light face sleeper, so using the Manta Slim Mask was the perfect solution for me. One of my favorite ways to use the mask is when I want to take a light nap in the middle of the day and block out all that nasty sunlight. And it works. The masks provide 100% blackout. But Manta doesn't just provide normal sleep masks or light sleep masks. They have a wide variety of masks to fit all different types of sleepers. For example, the heating and cooling relief mask when you need to relieve that tension on your face. Or even the Manta Silk Mask if you like silk on your face. And many more options like aromatherapy, weighted masks, or even the Manta Sleep Mask Pro if you really want to step it up with extra comfort and breathability. But guys, whatever your sleep needs are, Manta has got you covered with their wide variety of affordable and comfortable sleep masks. So head on over to mantasleep.com and use coupon code ChrisJames for 10% off your own sleep mask, and sleep the way you were meant to sleep. Thank you to Manta Sleep, and now back to the video.
Oh, she got a little jacket on there.
Yeah, nice jacket.
Something I always find hilarious, though, is when the guys exhaust all of their talking points and have to resort to just telling us what we're already seeing on the screen in front of us, which I'd like to retract that last statement.
Hey, we're at House 2 now. Looks like it's a nice urban inner city area.
How do you like being labeled like that?
Welcome to Staten Island.
The rest of this episode is filmed in what looks like a nasty snowstorm, so props to them for committing.
Nice comfy couches, which I like.
If he likes it, it's all good for me.
And we're gonna walk towards the bedroom.
This man is perpetually in a resting fuckboy face. If you like it, then it's good enough for me. But even if you didn't like it, I don't really have the money to replace it, so like, that's cool.
All right, we're at room number 2, so let's see what's inside.
Oh, dude, I'm afraid.
Nope. I am not about to get copyright claimed for 3 doors down. Now class, can anyone remember what I told you earlier in the lesson? Let's take a look.
I am Superman. It's not, I don't obsess the guy in the blue tights. It's just, I can do anything I put my mind to.
Remember that line. I don't obsess over the guy in blue tights.
There's Superman everywhere.
I think even an 8-year-old who is obsessed with Superman would look at this room and say, geez, you're really You're really eating this up, aren't you?
It's like a Superman cape over here.
My bathrobe, it's silk.
That's your bathrobe.
My silk bathrobe. I don't wear it, but it's silk.
I think it's safe to say if you have a bathrobe and the theme is anything other than bathrobe, then you have a pretty unhealthy obsession with whatever theme that is.
He possibly thinks he is Superman or wants to be just like Superman.
You're not making fun and all, but like, let's be thankful that this energy is not directed into like the Joker instead. Thank our lucky stars for that.
What? What is she doing?
Alright, maybe if you wore it just like that with nothing on underneath it, that would be hot. She's not. Oh, she's in front of me. What is that?
Another Room Raiders constant is the guys in the van just collectively having outrage when whoever's raiding the rooms is just like leaving a mess or leaving things down on the floor or not hanging shit back up. After several attempts to find something not Superman related, she finally finds a magazine about bodybuilding, which, as you could imagine, the guys in the van have a field day with.
Oh, so you're into big bulky men.
Look at that guy. A little too much. Love Dyson.
Oh,
Kiss her on her
I heard of that game.
See, I don't play with myself, I play with
I
girls.
guess he's a little kinky.
Yeah, he doesn't have a box of tissues next to his bed.
Damn, Psycho Steve didn't even have a response for that. Yeah, I don't have a box of tissues by my bed because I don't play with myself. Do you have to hurt my feelings with everything you say? Like, can you say one nice thing about me? Try it. Say one nice thing about me. Dude, calm down. They told me to just ham it up for the cameras. Say it. Fine. I think it's really cool that your name is Psycho Steve. See? It's easy to not be a fucking prick.
Oh.
Pretty comfy,
She didn't jump on my bed.
but it'd be kind of hard to fit 2 people in here.
So what? The bed can't fit 2 people. I don't see why it would need to. I mean, they're obviously not married.
All right, we just left house number 2, and from going through his room, so noticed there was a lot of vitamins, tons of magazines. He had like a cape and stuff like that, possibly dressing like Superman on the weekends. Maybe he works at a theme park, who knows?
Nope, all me. That's just who I am as a person. Though I should not be throwing stones about anyone having a lot of one thing in their room.
All right, this is the final room, so let's check it out. Lots of posters everywhere.
Okay, this dude's room is fucking babes galore, and not like mine.
Looks like the computer's on.
You want to see all your porno.
Porno.
See, she's gonna pull everything out.
Okay, this guy already being a top contender for like one of the horniest guys on Room Raiders, I can see he is obviously sweating at the sight of her opening up his computer. Originally it was just a joke that, oh, he's sweating because she's gonna open up his computer, but he's literally sweating.
Ah, look what we got here.
Oh, I don't know what that is. I think my landlord comes in and uses my computer sometimes.
And to think, he was just picking on Psycho Steve for having tissues next to his bed. Fucking hypocrite. Disgusting.
Uniform. I see is in the military.
Are you a Coast Guard?
Yeah, I'm in the Coast Guard.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Nah, man, I just steal valor. Fucking sick.
Uniform's pretty sexy. I like it.
Oh.
Cute.
Oh, she like the hat. Oh, she's putting it on.
Oh, that's
a little
cute.
cock to the side. I like that.
What if he just flipped out when she put that hat on? Oh, she put the hat on. Please take it off. Take off that hat right now. You don't serve.
Oh, that was a nice body
I
shot.
figured my feet.
Yeah, big feet. You know what those mean.
Little big socks?
Yep.
Regardless of any other factor in her decision process, you've got to admit her finding that ginormous shoe is like put to the top. Whether you want to take that as a dick joke or a he's tall joke, just whatever one made you laugh, that's what I meant.
All right, let's jack up the bed and see what's underneath. It's nice that he lives alone, so I can come over and hang out.
On my first viewing of this, I thought that he just had a jack under his bed, but I've now realized that it's just one in many tools to come out of the Mary Poppins bag that is the Room Raider spy kit. Why would it be in there? Answer, please. Answer in the comments. It's not rhetorical.
All right, we've seen all 3 houses now, so now it's time for me to make my decision.
So now it is finally time for her to make her big choice. Will it be horny guy that plays drums, horny guy that's obsessed with Superman, or very horny tall guy who's also in the Coast Guard? Or short guy with big feet who steals valor. He sounds like a good time. But first it's time for the guys to take their crack at raiding Liz's room. Of course they will behave themselves. I mean, after all we've seen, why would they not? Right?
Ooh, take a look
Definitely. Look at this place, man.
Wow, look at this spiral staircase. They got 2 fridges.
This is way too nice for me.
Watch her dad just come out into the kitchen pissed off. Hey, get the hell out of my fridge! They said this was Room Raiders, not Fridge Raiders. Did I say the line right? I just want to go back to my stories.
Wow.
I've always wanted there to be a twist, whether it be the room they raid at the end, or really just any room at all in the show where they walk in and it's just hoarders. Like, the show Hoarders bad. Dead cat underneath years of trash and all.
Steve, here you go, Steve.
She's got toilet paper.
Oh, stop
You're looking sexy.
Oh no, you're not that big.
Okay, I think we've definitely figured it out. Psycho Steve is bag of potato chips on his head at the store crazy. Because, look, that is obviously not where that's supposed to be.
Nah, dude, not at all.
Oh,
jeez.
hey.
Hi, it's nice to meet you guys.
Okay, now it's finally time for Liz to make her decision, and I can already tell Psycho Steve is making a... well, it is a first impression, to say the least.
You've already made yourself at home there.
Yeah, a little bit.
But lucky for him, that doesn't matter, because the decision was about the bedrooms, and his was not covered in Superman, so that's gotta give him something, right?
So I'm just gonna go over a few things. I liked all the rooms.
What I mentioned at the beginning of the episode about her voice is especially apparent here. She's talking to them like she's giving a loss prevention audit at a shoe carnival.
So I guess now's the tough part where I have to eliminate somebody, which I really don't like to do.
I have to eliminate someone now, which I really don't want to do, but by the looks of it, I'm hoping it's at least the guy wearing my fucking underwear on his head.
Gonna start with room number 2 because it had a lot of Superman stuff in it, and I've never been a big Superman fan.
That's
so.
me. My name is Steve. It's nice to meet
Hi,
you.
nice to meet you. Sorry.
It's too bad because, you know, those guys are great, but you could have been with the real Superman.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's whatever. You could have been with the real Superman. Oh, man. Oops, I guess.
I just didn't see like a huge connection, so I'm gonna have to eliminate room number 1. Is that?
Yeah.
Hi.
Is that you? Yeah, it's me. Thank fucking God.
Can he keep the party gifts?
Yeah, those kind of, you know.
Oh, Psycho Steve. You gross fuck.
So my name's Chris, and you're Liz, I guess, right?
Nice to finally meet you in person.
And I ended up getting picked. You know, Liz picked me, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Liz is definitely very cool, laid back. I like the deal that she rides the quads, you know, outdoorsy.
I forgot how insanely boring this part of the show at the end is. I guarantee it was the part of the show that I would just switch over to the TV guide to see what was on next. Regardless, a happy ending for them. And by them, I mean the boring half of the cast of today's episode.
So you kind of like wild like that in everything you do? Just go out and do it?
Kind of spontaneous, pretty much.
Realistically, they're probably just tired as fuck after 12 hours of shooting in what looks like a winter storm advisory. But guys, that was Room Raiders once again. If you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like rating down below, comment any thoughts, share this video with your friends, it all helps me out a ton. If you're new to the channel and enjoyed the video, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all my future uploads. And with all that being said, thank you guys again for watching, thank you to Mantis Sleep, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.